Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something pretty interesting. Apple's new iPhone Air.
Yeah, it's a whole new line, not just another Pro or standard model.
Exactly. And this is just a first look based on like 3 intense days of use from our sources. We're really focusing on those criticisms that popped up right away.
Uh-huh.
The mission here is simple. Quickly unpack the pros, the cons, and maybe some surprising trade-offs with this thing. Is it worth it?
Right. Because it's a different beast compared to, say, the iPhone 17 Pro. It forces you to ask if making something this thin is actually worth what you give up.
Okay, so let's start with the feel, the design, because that seems to be the whole point, right?
Absolutely.
The first impression, overwhelmingly, is just how light and thin it is. It's like holding a sheet of glass, basically. Frosted glass back, shiny titanium sides.
It really does feel different. And importantly, our sources say it feels more premium than the S25 Edge, which was kind of the benchmark before.
He was saying something.
Yeah. The reviewer we followed had the gold one, which is apparently quite subtle, very light gold. But quick heads up for you, those shiny sides. Fingerprint City.
Always the way with shiny things. But wait, they compared the feel to the original iPhone X? That feels like a big statement. Is it really that revolutionary?
Well, potentially. Seems like maybe it is. Think about it. The iPhone X changed how we thought about phone design. The suggestion is this Air feels similarly game-changing, like what Steve Jobs might aim for today.
Okay, innovative feel, super thin. But that immediately makes you worry, doesn't it? Like, is it going to bend? Bendgate 2.0 fears?
That was the immediate thought online, yeah. But we looked into the durability tests, specifically that YouTuber Jerry Everything. He really tried.
Oh yeah, he puts phones through the ringer.
He does. And his conclusion, it's very resistant. Like, you cannot fold this thing with your bare hands. So structurally, Apple seems to have nailed it, despite the thinness.
Right, so they manage the thinness without making it fragile. But achieving that usually means compromises elsewhere. Where did they make the cuts?
Good question. It seems mostly around the peripherals. The camera module, for example, it does stick out quite a bit more. Had to probably to fit a decent sensor in.
Makes sense.
But they did add this little stabilizing bar near it. Maybe it's functional, maybe just looks. Hard to say for sure. But it does stop the phone wobbling when you lay it flat to type, which is actually pretty smart.
Okay, that's a neat touch. And the camera itself, how are the pictures?
Surprisingly good, based on initial shots. Quality seems comparable to the main lens on an iPhone Pro. That's a definite plus.
Wow, okay.
But here's the trade-off, and it's a clear one.
Yeah.
No ultra-wide camera.
Yeah.
And zoom. Only 2x digital zoom, no optical. That's what you sacrifice for this form factor.
Got it. So camera basics are pro level, but versatility is gone. What about performance and the battery? Those are usually the big worries with thin phones.
Right. Performance-wise, it's got the A19 Pro chip, same one that's in the new iPhone Pro model. So setting it up, light gaming, quick edits, felt exactly the same, no lag.
But the heat, the Pros have that vapor chamber cooling, right? This doesn't.
Correct. No vapor chamber. That's the potential long-term catch. For intense, sustained tasks, it might throttle sooner. But in these first few days, no noticeable heating issues reported.
So it seems geared towards, maybe, the premium casual user, someone who values the feel and the main camera, but isn't pushing it super hard constantly.
I think that's exactly right. Which leads us to the battery, probably the biggest question mark going in, especially since Apple launched that MagSafe battery pack at the same time. Seemed defensive.
Yeah, that raised eyebrows. So how does it actually hold up?
Surprisingly well, actually. The reviewer was getting about 4 to 5 hours of active screen time, which, for a phone this thin, is, well, it's impressive engineering.
That's not bad at all for day's use.
And they found it was even slightly better, maybe 30, 45 minutes more than the S25 Edge, so it clears that bar. It's usable for a full day for most people.
Okay, so we have pro-level chip, pro-level main camera, decent battery, surprisingly durable. What are the final downsides besides the camera limitations? Price must be one.
Oh, definitely. It's over $1,200, so like $1,200 plus, probably. Yeah. Puts it squarely in premium territory, even with fewer features.
It's deep.
Yeah, and the only other real hardware complaint mentioned, besides the camera stuff, is the single speaker. Just one bottom-firing speaker.
Okay. So watching videos out loud might be a bit weak.
Could be. Though the reviewer pointed out they mostly use AirPods anyway, so for them it wasn't a huge deal. But it's a compromise you should know about.
Right. So wrapping this up then, it sounds like we have a really innovative device in terms of feel and design. It's robust, beautiful, has those core pro components like the chip and main camera.
But it makes very specific cuts.
Yeah.
No zoom versatility, No ultra-wide single speaker, potential thermal limits long term. It's targeted.
It really does feel like it carved out a new category, prioritizing that physical interaction, that feel, over packing in every single feature.
Yeah, it's almost like a statement piece. It's saying the daily experience of holding and using the phone matters more than, say, advanced photography options you might only use occasionally.
Which brings us to our final thought for you, the listener. This Air really forces a choice, doesn't it? Given the premium price, would you personally give up things like advanced zoom or an ultra-wide lens?
For a phone that feels fundamentally different, maybe even revolutionary, in your hand every single day.
That's the core question Apple is asking with the iPhone Air.